Defiance. What does defiance mean? I guess it really depends on who you ask. And rather than give you the definition of defiance, I want to tell you a little story. Exactly 12 months ago, a man made a decision. After being in numerous organizations, e-feds, being dumped on, being lied to, being the cream of the crop, but not being treated as such, not getting the opportunity, not breaking through that glass ceiling because of who he was and who he was not. He sat back and decided to make a decision, a very important decision that leads us right here today on these hallowed grounds of defiance. And that decision was to open the doors of an organization where men and women from all over the world had every opportunity. Their wildest dreams were laid at their feet. All they had to do was put in the effort. Imagine that. An effort-based organization where anybody on any given day could be a champion if their whole ass was in. And he called that organization the Premier Promo Federation. And here we stand, 12 months later, defiant in the face of the drama, defiant in the face of the naysayers, defiant in the face of the negativity. And here we stand, 5 divisions strong. One of the best promo brands there is today on God's green earth. So I guess you could say our definition of defiance is we walk a little bit higher path. We stand steadfast with morals and values, regardless of the outcome, regardless of the consequences. A little bit better, a little bit faster, a little bit stronger, hell, a little bit more professional. When it's not enough, we push forward. When it's too much, we pull back. And have the decency and presence of mind to know the difference. But tonight, no. Tonight is totally different. See, tonight we crown a new king here in the PPF, the Premier Promo Federation. Tonight we crown a queen here in the PPF, the Premier Promo Federation, the First Lady, if you will. Tonight, the prospect title will be on the line. Hell, tonight you're going to see Loud Mouths. Tonight, you're going to see stacks of hay. Tonight, you're going to see hammers. Tonight, you're going to see chains. Hell, tonight, you will witness greatness as the PPF shows you exactly what the word defiance really means. Now, enough talking. It's time to get it in.
Premier Promo Federation, it is I, the Loud Mouth Anthony Benton, once again here, the #1 contender to the Prospect Championship. Now it is Defiance. So Predator, it's time to put up or it's time to shut up. And at the end of the night, we're going to see one man walk out of this arena on their 2 feet while the other man is carried to the hospital via a stretcher. And that man on that stretcher will be you. I have walked every journey that I've been put on. I have walked every mountain that I have climbed up. And at the end of the night, Predator, it comes down to me and you. But at the end of this match, it'll come down to me holding that Prospect Championship on my shoulder. Because I have worked so hard in this company for the last 6 months to get to where I'm at today. And there ain't no knocking me down. I'm not a domino. I don't fall and I don't get back up. I am a man. I am one of those men who stand tall. I am a mountain of efficacy. While you sit there on your hind and you don't get up. All you do is talk. You don't represent the championship that great. No, you don't. You don't represent the championship like it should be. Are you a chump? Or are you a coward? You pick. Or are you going to be the champion that everyone wants you to be? And are you going to actually be there to dismiss me? Are you going to be there to dismantle me? I don't think you are. So, just hand me the title while it's still open. Unless you want to be really hurt inside that ring. And that's exactly how it's going to go down. PPF, I am the switchblade of this company. I decide my opponent's fate, and tonight's Predator's fate has landed on failure, and the blade is sharp and it's ready to shine, baby.
PPF, it is Defiance, and the Predator is defending the Prospect Championship against Anthony Benton. You may be wondering where is the belt, but the Hammer decided to do a cheap shot, take my belt, and management still hasn't done a damn thing to get my belt back. So for now, this is a name and only. But Benton, I don't know what makes you think to be so conceited, to think you're even at my level. You, Minor, are all on the same level. You guys were jobbers of the PPF. You guys were jobbers in the EFED world. Wherever you go, you become jobbers. It does not matter. Because you are only a stepping stone. Minor was a stepping stone. You're a stepping stone. And whoever my next opponent will be, they'll be a stepping stone. And once I finish them off, I move up. Simple as that. You are not even in the same category to be put in with a Morrison. A Morrison does not belong in a ring with jobbers. That's for sure. The fact that you won your match was the most shocking thing I thought I had seen in my life. But mind you, your match had to be rescheduled and it was kind of lower down for you to give you a better opportunity. So I understand why you won. But don't worry, because once I finish you and I finish my next opponent, which will happen, that's all there is to it. You've been going around and around, yapping. You've been trying to piss everybody off. You go after anybody, you throw your comment here, your comment there, thinking that you're going to get under someone's skin. And then, if not mistaken, last week when I was bitching, saying that no competition, you ran your mouth. You were the first one to do it. So I decided to click that little play button to see what you had to say. And I watched maybe 20 seconds. Then I stopped because I was bored. I've never been more bored in my life. You have no. There's nothing to you. There's nothing exciting. There's no entertainment. There's nothing. Sorry to tell you, but Minor is a level above you. Because he could at least put up a fight. He knows when to say something and when to shut his mouth. You do not. But don't worry. At Defiance, when you get your ass kicked by the Predator, you'll know when to keep your mouth shut. Simple as that.
PPF. Michael Scars here. Now, I just got done watching a pathetic idiot that really thinks that he has the European Championship, which he doesn't, by the name of Gary Gotham. You see, Gary Gotham, you really think that you can start your own proving grounds, right? Well, you're dead wrong. This is my proving grounds. You see, my proving grounds, Gary Gotham, is a little different. It's a place that I call pain, suffering, and blood. Yours is just a joke. All you do is sit around, you wear a hoodie, and you wear some freaking stupid mask. What, to hide your persona? To hide the true self that you really are? You see, Gary Gotham, you can wear a mask. You can wear anything you want. You can wear something stupid. But at Defiance, oh, Defiance, I'm going to make you suffer the pain, agony, and bloody mess that I'm going to leave in the middle of that ring against you. You see, this is the kind of background I need. I don't need no damn green screen. Because Gary Gotham, once I'm done with you at Defiance, I'm going to lock your dead carcass in this freezer. Because Gary Gotham, you're not going to survive my proving grounds, because I will be the next PPF Prospect Champion. And then you can go be just like R-Truth, a loser.
We're here. That's right. Defiance. Michael Scars. Proving ground. Steel cage. Barbed wire match. Here tonight. After weeks of hyping, well, like 2 weeks really. After weeks of hyping, we're finally here. And guess what, Mike? It turns out that this match ain't gonna happen. Ain't that something, huh? So all the hype for steel cage barbed wire, it's not gonna happen. Are you kidding me? Wow, I wonder why. Maybe, just maybe, it's because we don't really wrestle in the PPF. What a concept. Maybe it's because we only cut promos here. We don't get physical. So there might be some validation to the fact that this is just a green screen. But that's... And there might be some validation to the fact that my voice is filtered.
Huh. Oh my god, it is filtered. I mean, I only put out a hype with an unfiltered voice about a week ago and nobody paid attention to it. How about that? You see, Mike, here's the problem. Here's the problem with e-fetters like you. Oh, I'm sorry, I got the camera on the tripod right now, so let me do this. You guys just don't get it. It's like you're on the elevator, but your elevator doesn't go all the way up to the top floor. It just stays in the basement all the time. I gotta question how Michael Scars beat out 100,000 sperm cells to get here. Because my brother, it's like your mind wandered and never came back. Because you just don't get it. See, it's not about power bombs and power drivers. It's not about any of that. It's about the words that you use to articulate how you would win a promo match. But you're probably sitting there Googling the word articulate, aren't you? See, Mike, I'm not here to play games. I'm not here to play games with you, with the Loud Mouth, or your disgraceful prospect champion, the Predator. Because you guys simply are not up to standard into how we do things here in PPF. And I'm tired of playing a dumbass character that can relate to somebody like you. I'm tired of the stupid laughs. I'm tired of it all, Mike. See, in this prospect division here in the PPF, you could call me Pac-Man. And you're all just like these ghouls here. Or we should call them fools. And I am making my rounds here to each and every one of you until I make it to your prospect champion. Because shit just got real around here, especially in the prospect division. The time for your silly, bullshit, e-fed behavior has come to an end. It's time to get real.
Killer shit. Silly tap, bitch. Got a little something for these dudes that be talking that nonsense. All you gotta know is the grind and it's constant. I run shit, gold medal like Mike Johnson. You 2 steps below with a neck full of bronzes. The big difference of first place to third place. Look, I'm making that first place my birthplace. Look, even in the worst case, in the very first second, I can reach home plate from third base. No short stops, no rest still. I'm prepared when the ball comes from left field. You try and hit me with
Ladies and gentlemen, what's good? It's your boy, the Coach, from the WWE. Now, I've got some very, very good friends in a little thing called the Premier Promo Federation. Sounds like something I should have started 20 years ago. Yes, to do a Premier Promo, you've got to be able to step it up, shoulders back, chin up, and believe in what you are saying and believe in yourself. Now, a showcase event coming up called Defiance. We are crowning a men's heavyweight champion, a women's champion, who can cut the best promos on YouTube, social media, all the different platforms of what 2019 is all about. Now, when you're talking about cutting the best promos in the world, you can't just run out and start throwing a bunch of words against the wall and hope they stick. You need to come prepared because the audience deserves it and the audience warrants it. So whoever's going to be crowned the champion on this incredible Defiance night will have earned it. Until then, this is your boy the Coach. Enjoy it, feel it, be it. Defiance. I'm out.
Iron Bison. You know, all week long, I have looked myself right in the mirror, and I've asked myself this simple question over and over and over, and I've repeatedly asked myself this question over and over for a purpose. And that question was, do you truly know what defiance is, Scott Chambers? And I've thought about it all week long, and I've come up with two answers. The first answer is to be defiant means to go against the will of another human being. And that's exactly what I intend to do. It means I intend to go in there and break your will, Iron Bison. It means I intend to go in there and be smarter than you, and be more stronger than you, and be more agile than you, and do everything better than you. Or I can look at it another way. I can look at it as the great one, Scott Chambers, is going in there for defiance, for the opportunity to go on and become the resolute champion in this qualifying match. To defy all the odds that everybody's been saying, that everybody speculates against the great one, because I'm getting old, they say, because I don't have it anymore. Well, I'm here to tell you something right now, Iron Bison. I'm just as good today as I was 20 years ago, as I was 25 years ago. There's no change in me. I'm all go and straight up business. So, Iron Bison, before you think you're going to walk into that ring and just walk all over the great one, think again. Because I am going to break your will. I am going to defy all the odds. And I am going to make your ass tap out right there in the center of the ring. You see, because I am from St. Paul, Minnesota, the wrestling background of the history of professional wrestling. A lot of the greats have come from St. Paul, Minnesota. That's why you're looking at him right now, because I am one of the damn greats. So, Iron Bison, I know that you might be from the backwoods of Australia, mate. But you're walking into my jungle. And when you step in there with me, you can expect one thing. Failure. Because that's what's on your path, is failure. Because the great one, Scott Chambers, is walking out victorious. And there ain't a damn thing that you or anybody else is going to do about it. And you can take that to the damn bank.
Scott Chambers. Now you want to stand there and try and compare the Iron Bison to every other man that you've ever faced. You want to try and compare the greatness of the Bison, the tenacity of the Bison, the violent intent of the Bison to every other ordinary man that stood in front of you and every other man that has failed. See, I am not those men, Scott. What I am is an entirely different breed of man. Now I would have expected a man of your intelligence, a man of your experience and almighty wisdom, a man of your greatness to understand and recognise an overwhelming force when it's staring you right in your face. A man like yourself to be able to differentiate the difference between them and I. But allow the Iron Bison to add some context just a little bit, since it's not sinking into your thick skull. You see, like all those other men, Scott, all those other failures, and like yourself, you're all wrestlers here. Scott Chambers, you are an entertainer. You are a performer. And this arena of ours, this world of yours, you are king. You have no equal. But in your world, Scott, you win, you lose, you live to fight another day. I'm not a wrestler. I am a fighter. I am a soldier. I am a wrestler. And in my world, Scott, in my arena, you win or you die. There are no second chances. So when I tell you, Scott, that I'm going to put a beating on you until your heart stops dead in your chest, you can take that to the bank, because losing is not a privilege I have been able to entertain. Now you want to stand there and suggest you're going to be the great wall to stop the charge that's been the Iron Bison. Son, the Iron Bison's been breaking down walls since I started in this industry, and that iron charge does not stop when it meets the wall of Scott Chambers. See, I am more than just a man, Scott. What I represent, I am the embodification of destiny. I am the threads of fate, Scott. And I'm going to use those threads to choke the living life out of you. See, ladies and gentlemen of PPF, it's come to the Iron Bison's attention, as I've been here, that there is an infection rooted deep into the very foundations of this once great place. But do not worry, ladies and gentlemen, because you can consider the Iron Bison a cure. And that treatment, Scott, that cure, it starts with you. Now I'm going to cleanse this place into all what stands is the Iron Bison's greatness. All what stands is the Iron Bison's light, bringing greatness back to where it once stood. So PPF, Scott Chambers, the Iron Purge has begun.
Look at that right there. That's just a little bit of names. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can see it better. Go ahead and pause it and stop and think. You asked, what the hell does Mexicutioner mean? The names on the wall is what Mexicutioner means, WarChain. You want to be a great, solidify yourself. But let's do a little lesson here. A chain rusts. Eventually gets old, gets frail, fragile, and you can break it with ease. But a Mexicutioner is a warrior with a spirit. Now, what you do on this world keeps your spirit alive forever. And that's something that's never going to happen to you, because eventually you're going to break. So you're already getting rusty. I remember the old WarChain used to be feared by all. They used to announce WarChain against somebody in a match. That somebody would panic. Why me? Why do I have to go against WarChain? And now you're doing open challenges and everybody wants a shot. Even the ones that ain't worth the hell. Kind of like how you said I ain't worth the hell. I ain't worth the damn, I ain't worth the shit. I suck, I do my promos for my car. I do this, I do that, and my promos aren't the best. Well, you gotta stop and remember I work 16, 18 hours a day. But I still show up like I'm obligated to, and I don't make no damn excuses. Because that is what a Mexicutioner does. He shows up, he executes, and he gets the job done. I don't need no fancy designs. I don't need no fancy pictures. I don't need no video editing. Because like I've said before, and I'll say it again, when I come on that screen, people watch, people listen, and people know that I'm always going to deliver. Now you, WarChain, like I said, people used to fear you. And now when people watch you, it's sad. Because you're an old shell of yourself. You're sad. You're lonely, you're angry, you're all these things except great. Because the cheap shots that you take, kind of like calling ICE on me, getting me detained while they go through all of my information, even though I was born here in the States, pendejo, it's despicable. And that's not what WarChain was all about. WarChain used to be about kicking ass and taking names. And now WarChain's all about controversy and trying to stay relevant. You're not relevant. You think by beating on Benton time and time again, it's gonna make you great? It's actually pretty sad. Now, WarChain, consider this the breaking of your chain, because you're done, you stupid son of a bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your TV screen. The moment you've all been waiting for, the walk-in WarChain measuring stick and promo god has now graced your screen. But tonight is not so fun for the Mexicutioner. See, everyone's on the edge of their seat. The popcorn's popped, and it's time to get it in. So double R, Mr. Mexicutioner, you better get your step stool out for this one, Rocky, because tonight you go eye to belly button with God himself. Hell, I should bill you for the rub alone. But let's give everyone a little history lesson. After you observe the fact that there is no special effects, there's nothing left for you to bitch about. Tonight, it ends for you. Tonight, the God snatches the soul out of that Mexican stumpy ass. Once upon a time, Double R, the Mexicutioner, was in the land of beyond. And he decided to bring his stumpy ass over to PPF and try to be somebody, try to make something of himself. Kind of like when he hopped the fence to come into America. Somebody check his damn green card. And Daddy told his ass, don't you dare use the name Double R over there. You better not even think about it. He said, yes, boss. And he changed that son of a bitch to Mexicutioner. And then history, right? Little history. Down the road, things change. Hell, he starts thinking he's a badass around here. He starts thinking he's somebody. Hell, I don't have to show up. I don't have to do shit. I can just show up and act like a badass sitting in my car that's obviously green with John Deere written on it. All these catchphrases around here. And this Alvin and the Chipmunks reject comes up with Mexicuted. What is that? When you eat too many refried beans and shit your guts out? But I digress. Son, I got a nickname for you. It's Tex-Mex. We'll call you, better yet, Chex-Mix. Because, son, you're boring, no flavor, and salty as hell. You sitting around with your Dr. Seuss rhymes trying to rap like Cheddar Bob. Boy, I've seen better raps at Subway. And just like all the other sheep, you bought the damn retirement angle. But at least when I left, it was an angle. Oops. I've never in my life seen something so pathetic. Some people are meant to be fans. Some people are meant to be artists. And I don't think I need to tell any of these people here watching which one you actually are. And you are living proof beyond all else that evolution itself is bullshit. You should have the taste slapped out of your mouth for even thinking of using the Dream's last name shooting promos in a porta potty. Oh, I haven't forgotten. Oh, hell no. Everybody else may have forgot, but you can bet your ass I didn't. Son, you always look like you were getting ready to get caught watching porn at work, like mommy's getting ready to ground that ass. It ain't gonna take much to break your ass tonight, is it, sugar? Because let's be completely honest, you're gonna give it up faster than a drunk fat chick on prom night. I know there's a Go Diego Go marathon on, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short. I don't want to leave you empty-handed, so I'll leave you with a glimpse of your future. And a gift. Hell, I'll even sign it. A WarChain 8x10, so you have something to remind you of when you brushed arms with God. I hope you've enjoyed your time here tonight. The soul has been snatched out of that ass, and the next time you think your balls are big enough to box with God, just remember what happened right here tonight. Stay thirsty, my friend. The pain train has arrived.
And gentlemen of PPF, I am here tonight as tomorrow night it is the first ever PPF pay-per-view Defiance, and I go against one of your elite members in a man who calls himself Haystacks. Now, Haystacks, you and I have never faced off against each other in the promo world. But tomorrow night, you will come face to face with me, Nate Dynamite. You see, I'm the Dynamite of destruction. I am explosive, lethal, and deadly, just like Dynamite. And once my fuse gets lit, that's when the beast is unleashed from within. So tomorrow night, you can guarantee that I will unleash the beast, because this beast is hungrier than hungry for a victory after a very tough loss to the Loud Mouth Benton last week. So, I hope you're ready and you study long and hard against me. All of my materials, I hope you figure out the best play to run in that little playbook of yours, because if you fail, you will fall short, and I guarantee it. I am done playing games. I am done being low-card talent. This is my opportunity to prove that I am a name here in PPF, that I am something epic out of proportion, that I am a true superstar. So, ladies and gentlemen of PPF, you are going to bear witness to one of the most explosive matches tomorrow night. Nate Dynamite versus Haystacks. Don't miss it. See you then.
Defiance. Defiance. We are here. I'm going to do something that I've never did in a promo before. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. Oh, God. Sorry about that. It's a special occasion. I'm going to get up. No special effects. All the crazy lighting all in your eyes. No, we're not going to do any of that. I'm not even going to waste time on a green screen. No phone holder. Going to go old school on this one. Because today, at Defiance, the day that the PPF stands defiant in the face of all the naysayers, all the haters, all the doubters in the world, the number one guy, the guy that has carried the Premier Promo Federation since day one, the very first champion that sent most of the naysayers down the road, is facing Nate Dynamite. The guy that looks like Sami Zayn after a rough day at the local buffet. And no, that wasn't even meant to rhyme, but now it's the time to come in here and show a new guy how it's done right here in the Premier Promo Federation. You see, Nate, one day you might be alright. But right now, you're going to get derailed. You had the misfortune of me trying to be a nice guy and giving up my spot where right now I would be sitting very comfortably in the world title picture. Instead, now you got me. One day, I hope you take this as a learning experience on how to actually cut a promo. Get up off your ass. Get creative. Learn some one-liners. Get some intensity about you. Be creative. Not sitting around in your Paw Patrol little chair that you just got stuck in. Not trying to look like a knockoff version of me. Can't ever get this sexy of a beard if you tried, boy. When it comes down to it, look at this and remember that at one time you got to step up to the best that there ever was in the promo world and in the Premier Promo Federation. You just came up a little short. Defiance is here. And defiantly, I still stand here as the absolute best and the original. Kid, you didn't even have a chance. And now you know it.
that's right, PPF. You're seeing everything real clearly. This isn't a mirage. You see, as an original member of the founding 8 of Premier Promo Federation, I got the call. I got the call to come turn things up a notch. Because everybody here just ain't getting it done. Nobody has the pizzazz. Like your Michelin star himself, Top Chef. And as I make my grand awaited return, I got my eyes on the prize. So the whole locker room, you better be ready. Because when I step foot back on the scene, Top Chef ain't taking no mercy. He's not taking any kindness. He's not giving out any kindness. He's looking for ass kicking. He's taking down names and writing them on the 86 list. I can't believe this. All this in here, and they still had to call the top notch of them all, just to come show y'all how it's done. So why don't y'all be prepared? Who's first to get that ass 86th?
Hammer! Here we are. The night of our battle for the Heavyweight Championship. And I've been waiting pretty much my whole life for this. And I can't wait to defeat you. But before I defeat you, I must give a little history lesson on the country of Canada, eh? You see, Canada's not really known for championships, which is what you look to put around your waist after tonight. But no. They did win. The Toronto Raptors won the NBA championship just a few months ago, repping Canada hard. But let me remind you and put this in your head that they couldn't do it without a player from San Antonio. Oh, coincidence? I'm from San Antonio. So here's the point I'm trying to make with that reference, is that Canada will always be beneath San Antonio. San Antonio is the home of real champions, while Canada needs our help. Another thing, Hammer, you like to brag on how much you're wanted and needed in other federations. Oh, you've done this over there, and you've done that over there. What PPF needs as a champion is someone who's loyal. And guess who's more loyal than anyone here? It's me, Hammer. I am PPF to the death of me. You see, you bragged about being the most coveted superstar in all these federations, and you've been all around the world. Well, NAWF has had offers, but has stood his ground for one company, and one company only, and that is the PPF. So at least, as I defeat you and become champion, they will know that I only represent the Premier Promo Federation, while you hop on any wagon that's willing to give you a main event spot. But no, sir. Not NAWF. NAWF is here for only PPF and to win that heavyweight championship like I deserve. So I hope you're ready, Hammer. I hope you're ready to lose, because your death here
in PPF is near, because NAWF is going to take over and win that gold and represent it. I'm going to rep PPF so hard. And you're just going to have to accept it. You're going to have to accept defeat. Hammer dies tonight. Hammer dies tonight.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall down, they say. The problem with that, NAWF, is this beast isn't going down. So walk in to the doors of the PPF. Meet many, many competitors, great competitors. And beat them all. NAWF, one more warning. Just remember, if it is worth fighting for, it is worth fighting dirty for. I have scratched, I have clawed from the bottom of the PPF, where all the dirt lays, way before the Prospect Division was even here. And I have finally made it up to the top of the mountain here in the PPF. And I have one more step. One more step to be on top, so I can stick that flag that says Hammer rules the PPF. And the only one left to step on is you, NAWF. Now, NAWF, I gave you a few warning ideas not long ago. I hope you listened, but if you're still here, then I guess let the games begin. Now you see, NAWF, I've watched you ever since I got here, and you have not impressed me once. Prospect Division is where you belong, because you are half-ass. You see, NAWF, where's all your hypes? Where the hell were you at the beginning when this was being recreated? Ashes! Where were you? You tuck-tailed and you ran away. But when you knew that the PPF was still here and we were still going to go strong and we were still going to move forward even though there was no promises, the Hammer never left. The Hammer was still here. The Hammer was still doing what the Hammer does best. Kicking ass, taking names, and leaving y'all beaten, battered, and speechless. But no, you come back, and by the luck of your chinny chin chin, you made it to the top, or almost to the top. But now the Hammer, the 375-pound beast, is gonna knock your ass all the way down to the bottom of the list where you belong. It is sad to say that a man who walks around with red solo cups, listening to Toby Keith, thinking this is fun and games. There is no fun and games here. It's all business. And business is about to pick up. Now, NAWF, I'm not no solo cup drinking little bitch. I'm the real deal. I'm the real competition. Your little spotlight. You said you would like to face the Hammer. Well, here you go. Show me something. Because I'm dying to see it. But NAWF, remember one thing. I'm going to stoop myself to your level. I'm going to go down to where you are. And I'm gonna go cut me a promo in the closet. Because it seems like that's how you do things. That's what makes you relevant here in the PPF. Either that or stealing other people's gimmicks. You wanna go and like Bray Wyatt? Well, I love the guy too, but you don't see me buying a mask and putting it on my face to become somebody. Because it makes you feel relevant. You see, that's the difference between you and me, NAWF. I'm the Hammer if I win, I'm the Hammer if I lose, and by damn it, I'm still gonna be the Hammer no matter what. I just wish maybe the WarChain or Haystacks could have been at the top of this mountain. Well, technically Haystacks couldn't because, well, he ran into a baseball bat. But anyways, that's not the point of what I'm getting at. No! You and me, it's like putting Triple H in the ring with the jobber himself, the Brooklyn Brawler. It is just nothing. It's like handing someone a championship just because they know where it's going. But you made it. You made it, son. Now this is all I gotta say to you. I'll stay in my little closet here, and I will look you dead inside of your eyes to this camera, and you will take a serious look into my eyes. Do I look like you can beat me? Do I look like I'm intimidated? Do I look like I'm someone that you can take out? Put your little mask on, you little hypocrite. Do whatever it is you need to do. But by the end of the night, I will be the PPF Heavyweight Champion, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Two. Vixxen. Here we are at Defiance to find out who's going to be crowned the new PPF Women's Champion. And all I've seen you do is brag about how you stole the PPF Women's Championship. Well, see, I'm here, ready and willing to fight for that title. I didn't have to break into someone's house like a thief in the night and steal it. You don't even belong here at Defiance. This is where you belong. Where the other children play. Because that's exactly what you are, as a child, coming on here laughing like some little schoolgirl. Well, honey, this ain't no laughing matter. This ain't no child's pillow fight sleepover. No. This is serious business. This is for the PPF Women's Championship, not some damn prize at Chuck E. Cheese. And after tonight, when that PPF Women's Championship is taken away from you and handed to me, I promise you, you will have that smirk wiped clean off of your face.
I want to first off extend my gratitude to all of the PPF roster of fans and attendees today. We have come today to say our goodbyes to Hela Undead, a woman who has accomplished many things until now. All of the PPF has seen her bask in her glory over winning Mary J, Raven, and Miss Southern Heart. I have been privileged as a competitor to know her. She was better known as the Insidious Empress. Sorry. Upon reflecting, what I would say about Hela, it is that she's a fighter, a real go-getter. But now she embarks on her journey to the back of the line. But I want to ask this one question. When you hear her name, Hela Undead, what comes to mind? If you're like me, one single word comes to mind, and that is loser. Probably one of my best memories I have is when I beat her at Defiance.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
PPF is your woman's champion, the Vixxen. Welcome to my playground, Miss Hela Undead. Welcome to hell. For someone whose name is Hela Undead, you're about to be very freaking dead. Okay? I will dismantle you emotionally and psychologically. You see, you and I are very similar in so many ways. Bullied as children, treated like crap our whole lives. But see, there's a difference. And the difference is that you let your past destroy you. It ate you up and made you a little girl, feeble and easy to break. But I, on the other hand, let my past make me. It made me stronger. It made me better. It made me the woman I am today. You talk a lot of crap about me, how I'm a thief. Yes, I stole the belt. You talk about how I ran into another man. I didn't run to no other man. I became his manager. Don't get your facts twisted, all right? You see, at the end of the day, I know who I am and what I have done. I am able to own up to what I have done. And I also have no regrets. I made my bed and I lay in it every night. You, on the other hand, you're broken. Very fragile and easy to break. You let the fact that you beat Raven, Southern Heart, and Mary J get into your head, and you think that you're better than everybody because of it. You got cocky. But see, I didn't make that mistake. I know exactly what you're capable of, but I also know exactly what I am capable of, and for that, I know I can beat you. You think that you have this all figured out because you made it to Defiance. You get to face the Vixxen and try to get the woman's title. But your confidence is what's going to break you. You have defeated yourself with your cockiness. You see, I know that I will win some and I will lose some, but tonight is not the night that I am going to lose. I'm going to walk out of here and I'm still going to be the PPF Women's Champion. And while you cry in a corner somewhere, wondering why you couldn't beat the Vixxen, that clip that I just played is what's going to become your new reality. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed your cake and your alcohol and your partying after you beat Mary J. But now, it's my turn to party.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Championship.
I've been there, so I know what to do. But I didn't die, and I heard of life. Because the others are big, getting, I'll be getting, I'll be getting now. The others are big, getting, I'll be getting, I'll be getting now. When you know you hate everything you made, won't set the world on fire. When your love is gone and you roll alone like hot and cold, don't know where to go. When your life crashed and burned. Vixxen,